Hi guys, so for the first part of our assignment, I decided to do the radiocarpal joint. The radiocarpal joint is a condyloid joint, which means that one end has a depression, which fits the rounded off ends of the articulating bones. So in this case, it would be the distal end of the radius that I have marked here in yellow, articulating with the scaphoid and lunate primarily, that are gonna have those rounded off points. I also have marked on this left hand the radiocarpal joint itself in green, the ulnar in red, I have it as ulnar in red, and then also the articulating disc in gray. Now, the radiocarpal joint has four primary ligaments. It is going to be the posterior and anterior radiocarpal ligaments, also called the palmar or the palmar and dorsal ligaments. So for the posterior side, I have the posterior radiocarpal ligament in purple. And then the anterior side, I have the palmar radiocarpal ligament in green. The ulnar and radial collateral ligaments are going to be in blue for radial and orange for the ulnar ligament. Now, ligaments are designed to prevent movement or help prevent extreme movement. So your dorsal radiocarpal ligament is going to articulate at the radius and to both rows of the carpal bones, and it helps prevent extreme flexing. Your palmar radiocarpal ligament articulates from the radius and both rows of the carpals as well, and it helps prevent extreme extension. Your radial collateral and ulnar collateral ligaments are going to articulate at the radius, and the scaphoid for the radial collateral ligaments and the triquetrum for the ulnar collateral ligaments, and they're going to prevent abduction, which is going to be radial deviation, and adduction, which is ulnar deviation. The articulating disc that I showed on the first diagram is basically what separates the different synovial cavities so that they have space to perform movements. And just to show you what some of those movements are, you are going to have flexion of the hand at the wrist, extension of the hand at the wrist. You're going to have ulnar deviation and radial deviation.